94XO, it's Moni XO. I'm with Ride and School Supplies for the back to school shopping spree. Make sure you guys stay tuned. You're watching 94XO. So, for those that are unfamiliar with this event, can you kind of go in depth about what it is?
Sure. So, Rise School Supplies is a charity car and bike show that we have annually. Every year, it's usually the first weekend of August. We give away scholarship backpacks filled with school supplies. We have cars and bikes there, but it's more than a car show. It's more motivation and inspiration to our youth. We want them to know that the city in St. Louis loves them, supports them, and wants to be a resource. So we're powered by NASCAR this year, a ton of sponsors, a ton of partners, supporters, and our main goal here is to motivate the youth and give them some inspiration.
Definitely. I love the fact that you guys are like inspiring and seeing all these different people come out and support. Like, I want to know first off, where did the car, bike theme come from?
Yeah, so myself and our vice president, Nick Collins, huge car enthusiast. I'm a bike enthusiast as well. Big in the car network here in St. Louis. So what we wanted to do is combine our passion for cars and our passion for youth and, come up with something fresh in the city of St. Louis to give these kids some motivation and, inspiration. I don't want to beat a dead horse with those words, but that's really all it is. Yeah.
Now how do both of you guys feel though because this is the third annual event? How does it feel like seeing all the different family members, kids, people that come to support, like seeing their faces like light up because of all the different things you guys are doing?
Yeah. So for me, I kind of get caught in the wind of everything because I'm moving around, so I really don't get a chance to grasp it until it's done and have people like Bryson tell me how it went. But to sit back and see the growth that we have from year 1 and 2 and now 3, to see just how people are affected and how joyous and inspirational this event is to not only the youth but other community organizers as well. So I think that's also a great question for Bryson as an attendee of Rising School Supplies too, to kind of see how he felt, which I think is a much better question.
Yeah, spotlight time.
You're busy the whole time making it all work. Last year was the first time I participated in the event. Me and Derek coach youth soccer together, so that's how we met. And, he told me about the event, and I definitely aligned with his mission and his vision for it. So I kind of was just like, hey, how can I help out? And, last year that came in the form of, handing out the backpacks and school supplies and getting everything ready for all the children to come pick up with their families. And for me, it was just cool to see because, he's on the front lines of organizing and the structure of the event. And, I kind of played the role of, literally just handing out the stuff and talking to the kids. And it should be a better experience for everybody just because of, it was COVID last year, some restrictions around it. So it didn't allow for the same type of contact, it's quicker movement in cars. So, but I know just from, the gratitude that people expressed, just briefly in passing was amazing. And, I know the kids needed it for most importantly, it's something that is practical, a practical solution that is very much needed in our community. So it was a great experience, and I'm happy to be a part of it for another year.
Yeah, for sure. And it kind of ties into the next question of why is it important for the communities in the St. Louis area and just period in the communities to have events like this for people to go to?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. So I think that we have a ton of outlets in St. Louis that are negative. But we also have a ton of outlets that are positive, but we just need people like yourself to highlight the positives that's going on in St. Louis. But especially inner city youth like myself, your surrounding areas sometimes can be negative. And unless your family has the resources to provide you a better experience, that's all you see. So it's been my job to provide a resourceful event, something fresh, something new. You don't have to drive all the way out to the county to go see these nice cars. We want to make sure we bring this to the inner city of St. Louis. So not only is it great to have events like this, but it's also pertinent to have them in the inner city. We don't want to make you travel. We want to bring something to you and show that we care about you, where you're from, and we're also like you. So yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm super excited for the event. Before we wrap up and go into the Causeray Jar segment where you guys are going to answer these random questions, let everybody know how they can donate if they can't even go to the event, or where they can find more information, follow you guys on social, all that.
Absolutely. So on every social media platform, Rides in School Supplies. So Rides, the letter N, School Supplies, .org for our website. On the website, you can get registered to volunteer. We have a backpack packing day on August 6th. And then the day of, we have registration for volunteering as well. You can also donate on the website, and then you can also register your car. So calling all car enthusiasts, please come out. So much going on. So
I'm going to put my little key in there, okay? Okay, who wants to go first?
Bryson.
Let's do it.
So pull 2 questions from the jar.
Okay.
Good luck.
See this one. Let's see. Okay, let's see. First one. Wow, that's a great question. If you could tell your teenage self one thing, what would it be? Ooh, wee.
Save money.
Okay, this is deep. This is deeper than I thought. I would tell my teenage self to slow down. Yeah. So what I mean by that is, like, you know, in my experience, I felt like I was trying to be grown too quick. You know, I was trying to have certain things that, you know, I saw other people have, and it definitely led me down a wrong path as a very, you know, young man, you know, teenage, preteen into high school. So I feel like it robbed me of the true, you know, youthful experience. You know, the innocence of just being a kid and having fun and not really worrying about too much. And it made it for a much more complicated life and some consequences that had to come with that. So I definitely just say, slow down.
Yeah, I was going to say, but it's one of those things where you look back and you realize how much you've grown and learned, and able to teach other people things that you've learned. So
Yeah, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. I've gotten to a point where I don't regret it. It's definitely, you know, made me the man I am today, that's for sure. What major historical event took place the year you were born? I was born in 1992.
you were born.
Yeah. Bryson Duvall was born February 1st, 1992. We'll go with that. I can't think of anything else. I can't even
Save. All right.
No.
Let's go, big shot.
Was that 92? Watts riots or something like that?
I wasn't born yet, so.
She's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Jordan won the championship in '92. I was trying to sneak you an answer. What song do you most associate with your childhood?
No oceans.
What? Man, it's so much going on through my mind right now. But with my childhood, so off top, Nipsey Hussle has a song called "Young N," and it's basically just talking about where he came from, where his grind started, and who he was when he was young, and what that turned him into. So it kind of talked about all the trials and tribulations that he went through as a young man, but where it brought him, kind of like what Bryson was saying, like all of the trials and tribulations, everything that inspired you as a youth, you know, things that could have been discouraging as a youth, but you still went through, you know, your hard times, and who it, you know, transformed him and me to be when I think about it. So I was young, you know, kind of got a lot of whoopings. But you know, a lot of those things made me who I am today. A lot of those disciplinary actions made me the man I am today, for sure.
I love that you got that question.
Yeah,
I do.
That's tough.
What's the next one?
Have you ever changed someone else's mind about something big.
Y'all got some deep questions.
I'll say the first thing that came to mind is my wife to marry me. We separated after a couple years in college, and I had to fight. So I had to change her mind on, who I was, the man I was at the time, and who I told her I was going to be in the future. So something big, that's definitely the biggest thing in my life that's happened to me. So changing my wife's mind at that time as a young man, promising her that I was going to do better. So that is the biggest thing I've done to change someone's mind about something big.
I love to hear that. She better watch this interview and see this. Right.
She in here somewhere. Telling people what to pick up as far as their supplies. So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, you guys. I'm so excited for the event. Can't wait for it. I'm Moni XO, and we're out. Be easy.
Thank you. Peace.
Bonus time. So I have the core members of Ride and School Supplies with me. Who do I have with me right now, though?
Corey Johnson, the president of the Corey Johnson Foundation. I'm also a partner with Rise to School Supplies, and also I am secretary on the board.
Okay. Well, while I have you here, I'm going to have you answer a question from my cause of HR. Just one. Yep. Go ahead.
Oh, man.
Just one.
I heard about these questions, man. I don't like all these questions. All right. What country do you most want to travel to?
No, you got an easy one.
Wow. Man, let me see. Sometimes I feel Asian because I love Chinese food. And then sometimes I love Italian food. And I like Greek food. I just like food. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with Italy.
So who do I have the pleasure of speaking with right now?
I am Taylor Walker, the treasurer of Rides and School Supplies.
Okay. So are you ready to answer a question on my cause of HR?
Sure.
Go ahead and pick one.
I'm not gonna look, even though I want to. What book has impacted you more than any other?
Oh, you got a good one.
I would say the book that has impacted me more than any other is A Child Called It. I read that book a while ago, and I would say it impacted me the most because it kind of just showed what kids go through at home, and you really don't know what they go through outside of home. Like when they're dropped off at school, if they're acting out, it could be something internal. So, of course, my goal is to work with pediatrics and to just kind of help them out because you don't really know what's going on at home.
Definitely. I love that. Thank you. Okay, so who am I talking to right now? Introduce yourself.
My name is Nick Collins. I'm the vice president of Rides and School Supplies.
Okay, now you ready to answer a question? Yes. Super random, just one.
What animal would you want to be reincarnated as? Do I need to give a reason as well?
If you want to.
A spider.
Okay, I'm going to ask why. I don't like spiders.
I don't even know why I just picked it. I'm sorry.
We saved the best for last. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
I'm Andrea Johnson, Education Chair with Rides and School Supplies.
Okay, are you ready for this cause of HR?
I guess I am. Let's go. All righty. All right. When is the last time you can remember feeling totally at peace? This is a good one. This is easy.
We got an easy question.
So I just took a trip to Aruba. Just came back early Tuesday morning, and talk about peaceful, tranquil, serene, the blue water, the clear water, eating right there on the pier at the beach, laying out in the morning, just waking up to what I wish was my office every day, the palm trees and all of that stuff, having a massage right there on the beach.
Okay.
So, yeah, I was so at peace and cannot wait to go back.
I was going to say, why did you come back?
I didn't want to, but hey, duty calls.
Thank you. Elizabeth,
Yes.
you are the victim for my cause of HR. You could just pick one.
Okay.
What's your very first memory? What's my very first memory?
That's a hard question.
What is my very first memory? So, as a young girl, my mom, we always used to go to church. So we went to church all the time, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We went to church every day of the week. So I just remember on Sunday mornings, Sunday school, the donuts. That made me that made me really happy. So going to church with my mom and my brothers and stuff like that, that's one of the first memories that I remember. So Sunday church and the Sunday school, and knowing that we was gonna get some glazed fire donuts.
Okay, do you remember the place that you got the donuts
No,
from?
so I'm originally from Festus,
Okay.
Crystal City, which is 55 South. And no, I don't remember. Actually, the pastor and everything lived in St. Louis at the time, so they would bring like dozens of donuts and stuff down. So
Say, you had some St. Louis donuts
we
and
had some
Festus.
Yep, yep. So that's my memory.
For those who may not know you, who are you, Elizabeth?
I am Elizabeth Danielle, the CEO and the founder of Elizabeth Danielle PR and Marketing Agency, and I am here as the media, the PR, and a sponsor as well with Ride and School Supplies. August the 7th, O'Fallon Park Recreational Center. There's so many sponsors. We're doing so many amazing things, cars and food and school supplies. So you guys should be there, here. Like, we got school supplies galore. It's going to be very, very dope. What they're doing, Derek Walker and the whole entire team, it's amazing. I'm honored to be a part of the team. So, yep.
She's also known as the
The plug
the
in
plug.
the outlet. It's your girl, Moni XO, and you just finished a 94 XO interview. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment to our YouTube channel, and follow us on social media platforms. Be easy.